up every morning and tell myself, good morning, gorgeous. Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and say, good morning, gorgeous.
Man, peace and stability. What it do? We back, man. We got our brother Christian here, who's been by his woman's side for over 10 years. Multiple children, businessman, entrepreneur, solid brother that I also know personally. And we wanted to get his side of it, because as a man, learning a woman isn't easy, right? We grow up like totally opposite, and especially when you come from the streets and you're not taught how to handle a woman, how to support a woman. So we want to jump right back into it. And Christian, tell us, how you grew up a little bit. Introduce us to you.
Pasadena, California, same as both you guys. Been out here for at least like the last 14 years, in Arizona. Like I said, originally from California, before that Hawaii.
Hawaii.
But been in Arizona for a good 14 years.
Gotcha. Yeah, yes, sir. All right, so we're gonna jump right into it. How did you feel? Like she already said, touched on like you responded well. Thank you for that, brother. We appreciate you. However, just from you, because this is 14 years in the making. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we ain't talking about around today when we ask you a question. We talking about that. I just found out my hair falling out, and we just started dating. We just had a baby because you throwing postpartum in here. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So how was that for you as a man?
For one, it was more than 2 years. I would say damn near 3 because we already
you
had
know how long they was together. Take
we
notes,
had
brothers.
our own apartment in Mesa, a second one.
Okay.
So it was more than 2 years, but when it happened, it was sudden. Like we already seen like the little patterns and stuff, but when it happened, it was more like it was just sudden. It was just sudden.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And of course, you want to support her, so we it all worked out. You know what I mean? It's the best way I can put it is, when it first happened, it was more like trying to support her, and like you said, it's 14 years in the making. And I think we discussed it earlier that it would the hard part was the beginning. Trying to figure out what's wrong with her, going to the doctor, trying to see if these medications are gonna work. The little things she did, like I said, the tattoos on her eye, the little things that she was trying to do to hide it was the hard part. So she didn't been able to cover it well. Think about it. I don't think 100 people knew she had it. So if 100 people did it, she goes about her life every day, works, and everything, and I'm positive not 100 people knew about it for 14 years, then you'll know that she actually perfected hiding it. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Perfected hiding it.
Yeah. So it was the first years that was more about it, at home and stuff is natural. And it was more of her fears, not mine. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So right now it's more of getting it off her shoulders. You
Gotcha.
get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. So how are you, or how did you deal with those tough moments for her, where it was like the insecure part of where it was loud, so to speak, in behaviors or actions or just emotional? How did you reassure her in those moments? Because you obviously was reassuring her for her to still stand by you and allow you to see her. When a woman doesn't trust you, they're not going to show you them naked, so to speak.
Well, I could tell you like this. The one thing that was a good thing, I think I explained this as well, is at that time it was good times. As you in a marriage, you're gonna have some good times, some bad times, some rocky times, whatever you want to call it. But at that time, it was perfect. It wasn't nothing, or anything. So we had too much planning. We were so focused on our goals. We had a lot of things we wanted to do, and that was it. This wasn't really a real phase to me. It was more of like, damn. But as I can always tell you, is God has been good to us because it's nothing that's fatal. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and I can live with this. And of course, she had to learn with. The biggest thing was her. that was it. You know, in the beginning, like the 100 people that know all want her to do this.
Gotcha.
And all of us is like, come on.
Right.
So she knows who to tell because everybody you know,
right.
you know, and so it's you got 100 people telling her to do it, and that's the only ones that know.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So,
gotcha. So she took the easy way.
I mean, this is like you said in the making. You
Right.
know, 5 years you. So imagine you know for about at least 3 to 5 years yourself. I'm not, you know, but I'm positive I heard at least 7, 8, 9 years of at least thinking about it.
Gotcha.
You know, I remember last year from like the bad wigs to the first one that cashed out for about 300 for, you know, now shit 300 good. We go get 2 or 3 of them because compared to what she go get now, but you know, yeah, I remember the first ones and you know, and the confidence, you know, the confidence builder, you know. And then like I said, but truthful with you though, does it really help you to hide?
Wow, does it really help you to hide?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing. This is more of not hiding no more. Like, I mean, and it's maturity. I told her that thing I said it's more about you showing a lot of maturity because you so worried about what the other thousands of people are talking about compared to the 100 supporters that's telling you, come on.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? That ain't nobody, you know,
that's
you fine. So.
Wow. How did you feel about the hiding though? Like, how did you feel when you saw the wigs or just the perfection? How she perfected it? Like you seen that journey from the ugly wigs to like, damn, you really learn how to do this. How did you feel like when you like? Did you ever try to like, babe? I want you to come. We going out tonight. I want you to come natural. Like, did you ever have one of those moments, or you already knew? Like, don't even ask that question.
Don't even ask that question. Especially in the beginning. And just imagine 14 years, besides her talking about it, a decade and passed without me even believing she'd do it. You get what I'm saying? I'm pushing her this past week. I said, we're doing it. I'm telling you this for the past couple of weeks.
Right.
If I don't tell her we're doing it, we don't care what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of talking about it.
Be about it.
Yeah. No, you take action.
Right.
You know. You read books, they're gonna take action. Stop watching videos on it, stop doing that, you take action. That's it.
How was that for you to become like stern with it? Like seemed like you reached the point where you're like, look man, I'm tired of you talking
When
about
she
this.
called you, it was over. When she called you and made that appointment, there was no you stuck now. It was it. Because she's been talking about it the whole time. But once she called you and made an appointment, it was over.
Yeah.
There was nothing to talk about.
So how did you feel when she canceled the first time? She had to
It don't shock me now because we're very secretive. Not only that, I mean, you understand it, but all the people in the world don't even know she had a hip replacement. You know, it's been a lot of stuff we've been through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just one thing. You
Gotcha.
know what I'm saying? So, and we're very secretive, and everybody don't know our life.
Right.
You know, this is probably as public as it's gonna get. You get what I'm saying? And it's for a reason. You know, that's the only reason why. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know, when it comes to that, it was to make it whatever was gonna make her happy.
Beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, she perfected it and got to getting all the wigs and spent a good thousands on them. You know, it made her happy.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But everything gonna come to light, and that's what it's really about. It's like really like you can try to band-aid it, but the truth, the light, the what you really feel inside this moment is what it's really all about.
Right.
It's gonna make you feel so much better than going into a shell and hiding. I would tell any woman going through that, it's gonna make you feel so much better just being who you're gonna be.
Wow.
You know, anybody, period. You don't have that. Alopecia is one situation. There's a lot of people, period, going through hiding from themselves. You know what I'm saying?
There's a few things you said, and just sharing that I would like to touch on from your perspective is you said everything was going well. You guys had a lot of goals, and you were working towards those goals, right?
Yeah.
You were actually knocking them down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that, and then also today with that, you said that you've gone through enough together to say, man, this ain't nothing but another. Like, how did you perceive that in that time? Like, were you in that space at that time when your woman come to you like, I'm bald headed. Like I don't have no hair.
I still believe that she gave up before. If you would ask me personally, she never gave the doctors and stuff a try.
Got you.
You know, it was like, I don't feel like going through it. You know what I'm saying? So I was always hopeful that because we done bought several different kind of kits and stuff like that, and it's working, that working. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I felt some things worked pretty good. You know what I mean? If they had more time for her to do it.
Got you.
So
Like she started early on in the process, or
yeah,
later on.
yeah.
Was it like natural herbs or something? Or?
No, but you know that's probably a better outcome. But no, we went started off, what she said, with the we had little things she was rubbing her head, and man, we done bought all different kind of shit. Man. Yeah, all different kind of shit. You know, and so that's what she started off doing in the beginning, man. You know, was trying to figure out ways to get her hair back.
This is one way. This is one way.
Yeah.
You know, I think that it's gonna be a lot to come out of this.
Yeah.
You know, I want to say on record that your hair gonna grow again. I ain't saying tomorrow.
Right.
But it's coming back. But it's gonna come to you.
She gotta want it to be. She gotta want to though.
She
got so comfortable. She got. And I say that. This is the reason why this is better off what she doing, because therefore, if it don't, fuck it.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a watch what I tell you.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, I ain't mad, especially if she tries to. But at the same time,
you ain't gonna try.
Even if she don't. I mean, you know what? Everything is God's will.
That's it. That's
and
exactly it.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Because y'all both very spiritual beings, man. When y'all was going to church and stuff, that brought me up there.
I'm with it.
Yeah, I think that man, I think you guys' story. It's a lot of lessons in there on how to get through something. You know, if you say your things were perfect, right? Sometimes and often our relationships are not that. There's money issues, communication issues, trust issues, and out the gate, the timing of everything for you all to be challenged with something like that. Right. There's some brothers that will leave a woman. Yeah. For any little thing. You got leukemia, I'm out. Yeah. Oh, you got cancer, I'm out. You know, some people don't want to face that. Like you touched on, you said, hey, this ain't fatal. I could do a thing like you got to tell me you're dying in 6 months. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So to have that spirit, that's a very grateful spirit to have. Yeah. But just again, like those who's watching and listening to some key things that you said from your perspective is where you guys were at. You guys had goals. You were living purposefully. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You were living purposefully, which was like, man, the essence of being with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to be with somebody, you want to build something up, right? So when something does come to blow down your foundation or to shake your foundation, you have enough tenacity there to.
The foundation was definitely set at that time, and it was concrete. You know? Yeah.
So it made me ask a question because you came in. To me, it seemed like I don't know you. Like, was it love at first sight for you? Because you seem like you came into this relationship with I'm not leaving. Like you're the one. We gonna figure this out. Like how was that?
That's the funny part because she definitely did not. She gonna look at it. I mean, at that time we was like I said, it was perfect. So at that time, definitely was in love like that. We ended up getting married, 2 years later? Right. So.
A few years after.
Yeah, a couple years later. Yeah. Yeah, because I would say.
We got married.
Right, 3 years later.
After I had Kristen. Yeah. So I had a baby after Evalani. So So I had a baby. After, and then we got married, and then I had Christian. Yeah. So, the last 2 kids we had, we were married. The first 2 kids, we were not. Gotcha. So I was dealing with alopecia for at least 4 years. Okay. And then we got married. Yeah.
That was beautiful, brother. So, man, I love you, man.
Love you too, bro.
I love you, man. It's tight. You inspired me, brother.
Hey, it's just our life journey. I mean, I can't say no better than that. This is just, like I said, we secretive, and most people won't know what we go through, and that's everybody. Everybody got their own life journey. It's just my life journey right now.
That's it. That's beautiful, man. That's how you know when you have a real relationship with your higher power.
All praise God.
And with yourself.
Yeah.
You know, because you're not going through this world without some foundation to pull on in hard moments. No matter if you're 100% there, but just to have something that grandma put in you,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Or those
Mama.
New Revelation bus rides on
Yeah.
Sunday where you had to go get out the house.
PYCC.
You know what I'm saying?
PYCC. Shit, I
Yeah.
mean, I was definitely raised, always been, you know, she'll tell you, I read the Bible, Quran,
Every morning.
you know. So I study it.
Yes, sir. That's good, man. I think that definitely plays a part in having that faith to get through things.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't know. Like you say, for a few years you had that hope. Okay, it's gonna go back, or something gonna work. You put all this money here.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I mean? You doing these things to curve what's already taking place.
Right.
Right. No matter if you jumped on it right away for a sign, or you waited to accept it, or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get there, it's like, man, shit. All right. It is what it is.
It is what it is, bro. It is, man.
Wow.
I mean, I was gonna tell you. Shit, I'm 42 now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Ain't no going back.
I mean, I'm saying, like I said, just imagine she's 22, 23 when this happens.
Right.
This
Still
a young girl, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So,
Wow.
but then for her to, this is the reason why it took so long. It took to try to get some courage, you know. And you know, now she's mature enough to say, this is what I'm going through.
Right. Yeah. So would you say you're still going through it right now? I'm saying like right here, present time today.
I am. Yeah, I am. Like, I was crying this morning. Like, you know, it's still hard, you know. I'm still gonna wear my wigs. I love my hair, you know. I love my wigs, but it's just not gonna be something that I'm always gonna do. Like, now you will see me without my hair.
Right, that's when you're
You know,
gorgeous.
You know.
Beautiful.
But I just feel amazing. Like, I'm just like, I fucking did it, you know? Like, it's done. I wanna continue to live my life, but I just don't feel like I'm free because I'm holding back, you know? And I'm just, it's just, now I can just like, you know?
Breathe. Wow.
Yeah.
I want to ask, what would you like to tell your husband from the beginning to now, like just his support? Like, what would you say mattered the most to you? Like, whatever he showed for you to just, one, we touched on earlier.
I didn't get no tissue. Go ahead.
What was it that you like, man, like, not one, like, this man really rocking with me, fuck love, like, he rocking with me through this, right? Like, when did you really, like, what part to you, like, was like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when did it click for you?
A lot of different parts. And I tell him all the time, I know he loves me, you know, and I love him. But the beginning, when I lost my hair and my hair was falling out in my hands, and I was crying, and he held me and he told me that, you know, why are you crying? Are you looking to find somebody else? Like, I'm here. That meant a lot to me, you know, and I just was like, wow. But just throughout the years, you know, us getting married and him just, I'm with you. Like, it is what it is. Like, I love you, you know. I love him to death, you know, and I know he loves me, you know, and it's like, it's my rider, you know. so, you know, it is what it is, and he knows.
But yeah.
That's
So
beautiful.
shit.
Off top, he ain't playing. So, man, last question for you, Christian. Again, I think you kind of skated away from this one, so I'm going back to it.
Go back to it.
Like, when did you, or what do you think it was for you to come in? Because, again, it seems like you came into this relationship committed to see it all the way to the end.
Our friendship. I mean, no, you got, if people don't, if you know us, you know us. Our friendship.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, that was
We
it.
were friends before we started
It's our
dating.
friendship.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So we are friends, like best friends, like this is my friend, you know. And that's what just make our relationship stronger. And why we're going on 16 years is because we're friends first.
And I think that's,
Before,
and
you know.
and answer your question, I think you asking me why I was already on that page is because of our friendship. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And that, you know, I don't know if I ever felt I had a friend like that, a relationship like that before, but you know what I'm saying? Most importantly, that was one of the biggest foundations.
Friendship. So y'all knew each other for a while before y'all started dating?
Yeah, I mean, you can say that
We
we always been
grew
around each
up,
other.
but I didn't know him growing up because he is 6 years older than me. So
You said it like...
But like I'm just saying, it's just like when I came home,
he's
and all that
around the
stuff,
same
I'm always
people,
around.
you know, and my family knew him.
Yeah.
My sister knew him because she grew up with him and stuff like that. So I don't remember him really when growing up, but I do,
Gotcha.
you know.
Came home from prison and she was grown.
Yeah.
And you know, the moral story is this: that we always talked because when I came home, you know, we talked for, you know, all the time. Just when I just pull up in the hood or something like that.
Gotcha.
You feel me? And you know, this the little homegirl.
And we
Yeah,
just
that's
talked
it.
on the phone like for a long time, just talk, and then I told him I liked them and stuff, and you know, it happened.
But the more the story is that, you know, and not even that beginning, after being together, the friendship still was a big part of it.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? So when you said 2 years later, it was still that friendship. It was still a building of that.
Gotcha. Beautiful, man. So ride or die, friends, beautiful. Because, I mean, it's definitely obvious when you say, like, the way when it first happened, you was comfortable to say, hey, this is what's going on. That says a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that says a lot. That's beautiful. You know, when you see people together, you hear the story of 20 years, 30 years, 16 years, you look at the together part still, right? But you don't know the story.
Don't let me know the story though, man.
You don't know the story, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, people don't understand that. And the biggest part about that is that's why this is such a small situation to us. It's because, like I said, you don't know our journey.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is just part of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And we open the book up, you'll be like, this is good.
Man, dude, crazy.
Wow, man.
You know what I'm saying? But our reality is that, you know, this is something that we've been dealing with. It's something that we've been over years ago. This is only a situation for us. It's only a situation for us is because now she wants to put it to the world. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
This is normal to me. So it's not nothing that when I come here and sit down and say, oh, I want you to talk and all that, and you ask me how I feel about it, what I'm supposed to feel.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
14 years.
Yeah, this is old to me.
Yes, sir. Wow, okay.
I wake up every morning and tell myself, good morning, gorgeous. Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and say, good morning, gorgeous. I wake up every morning and tell myself, good morning, gorgeous. Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and say, good morning, gorgeous. No one else can make me feel this way. Good morning, gorgeous. Good morning, gorgeous. Good morning, gorgeous. All the times that I hated myself, all the times that I wanted to be someone